Hello everyone and welcome to week 5. In this week we're going to learn how to create these type of explosions and primarily how to emit from a fast moving object. And in this case we're not going to have a single moving object, we're going to have multiple projectiles or tendrils emitting smoke. And the technique that we're going to be creating, the workflow that we're going to be creating can pretty much solve all the tendrils effect that you see in explosions. You can go online and Google some references and you will see the tendrils or these projectiles present in a variety of different types and shapes. And the method that I'm going to show will pretty much cover all those cases. You just have to tweak your emission based on the look that you want to achieve. And we're going to learn how to emit from a fast moving object, multiple fast moving objects, and we're also going to add a little bit of complication to the source. Right now you can see some are straight, and some as they get older will start splitting into multiple other finer sources, and this can create a much more complex visual. And I couldn't find an explosion where this effect is happening, but basically you can have a big source and then it reaches certain points and starts splitting into multiple other sources. So we're going to have that as well. And these three are pretty much using the same source. It just I tweaked the mechanism, our solver, to give me these different results. And we're going to be primarily focusing at the SOP level to set up the system, and then we're going to create this explosion, probably add a few more tendrils to it. The other main advantage of this method is that you can see that we have a very fine emission here, and it basically the tip is always super fine, and this is very challenging because it's hard to get this nice shapes when we especially with a fast moving object. So we're going to learn how to do that. And the other main advantage of this method is no matter how much sources you're gonna have, it's not gonna slow down the sim a lot. It's just the amount of smoke that you're gonna have at the end is going to vary, and that will affect the performance. But overall, this sourcing is not gonna be slow, and we don't have to do any crazy stepping or anything like that. Cool. Let's get started.